Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. First card out for you is Happy Happy. Oh, as you can imagine, this is going to be a great week ahead for you. I feel like there's going to be some happy, unexpected news. I'm just seeing this very intuitively. I don't know why I'm seeing intuitively. Someone may be getting some unexpected money. I am seeing an unexpected raise coming through for some of you, or bonus, something like that, or even like a gift from someone for doing a great job, a job well done, some sort of early like bonus or gift to keep you going in the right direction, okay? It feels like you've been headed in the right direction. You've been working really hard. You've been doing the right thing. And if it's not like from an employer or someone, it's from the universe. Some sort of bonus gift is coming forward that'll make you really incredibly happy, okay? And I'm seeing happiness being cultivated. I'm seeing literally like a vision of planting seeds of happiness in your life, as well as reaping the rewards of happiness. So it's like you're planting the seeds of happiness. You're tending the garden of happiness through your routine and doing the things that you know feel good and are good for you. And then you're also reaping happiness as well as a result. So it feels like a whole cycle, and you're doing all of those things this week. We have the smoky mirror coming out for you as well. This card speaks of how the universe is a mirror reflecting our own inner energies back to us. And if we get good at keeping this in mind, we can use the world as a divination tool. You don't need tarot, you don't need runes, you don't need these certain tools or psychics to tell you what's going on here, because the world itself is trying to show you what's going on within yourself. You know, the journey back home, in so many religions, it's so funny. They talk about, you know, going to heaven or going to some beautiful place after life. And we keep viewing this home as something not here on earth, when in reality, the journey back home is actually a journey to go within ourselves. It's not somewhere we're going outside externally, as we may visualize, as we may imagine. It's right here, accessible in the present moment. And so I feel for a lot of you, the world around you is sort of your divination tool, showing you what needs healing and changing within yourself and your own life. And so if there's anyone or anything bothering you, it's, you know, a sign that something may need adjusting, so deal with it. All right, we're gonna get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the manga tarot to further elaborate on these energies this week. First card out is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I am getting a little bit of mild frustration from you guys, because it's like you work really hard. This feels related to your career. Okay, some of you I'm seeing may have some weirdos that you work with. Just weird people. And it's like, oh my gosh, am I the only normal person here? Am I the only competent person here? I'm not sure. Also feels like, you know, you ask someone to do something and they just don't do it. It's like you can explain something over and over and over again, they're just not getting it, or like they make decisions that make absolutely no sense. And it's just like one of those baffling, like, really? The type of energies I'm seeing here. So I don't know where this resonates with you in your life, but that's the energy that's coming through. So take it or leave it. Or it's like, you know, you're clearly trying to focus on something. You're clearly busy. You're clearly trying to do something, and someone just keeps talking to you and keeps interrupting, keeps asking you stupid questions that you don't need to answer. It's like, can you think for yourself? Okay, you don't need my permission to do anything, or everything rather. You know, have a little bit of autonomy here. You know, it's like people keep coming to you to ask all these questions. It's like, do you have critical thinking skills? Can you figure this out for yourself? Do you need to keep coming to me? I don't know why that energy is coming forward, but it's really fascinating. It's like Google exists. You know, you don't need to ask me how to do absolutely everything. Come on. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. I see you guys in some sort of like leadership position. And if you're not in a leadership position in your job or life generally, I feel like you just radiate this sort of Queen of Wands energy at this time. Even though you're not a fire sign, you know, you're radiating this energy of like knowing what you're talking about and being very organized. And also I feel like you're very good with people and everyone just likes you generally. Like you give off a warm, glowing vibe. You see, this is the thing. People don't necessarily remember what you've taught them or the jokes that you've made or all that. People really remember forever how you made them feel about themselves. And you have this special gift to make people feel really good about themselves, even when they're totally incompetent. And people respect you for that reason and go to you for that reason. You really do have the traits of a leader, of a really great manager. I'm seeing here for some of you, if you're in a workplace, a work setting, your job may actually be considering putting you or sort of like pruning you up to be some sort of higher manager, okay? They really like you. And so even if you're in a technical career, you may be getting the vibe that your job is trying to sort of put you in a more managerial, higher type of position, which is pretty great, actually. And you know, some of you may be worried like, oh, is that going to be transferable if I decide to move or something? And it's like, don't even worry about it. Like, you're fine. Okay. If you are more of like a freelancer entrepreneur, this is just you on a daily basis. You know, you don't need somebody to promote you. You are the boss. And obviously you're a good one at that. So this is a really good sign of success there if you are your own boss in any way. We have justice coming out. Yeah, reaping what you sow. This week I feel like, you know, all of the hard work you've put in towards the past, not even just towards working, but also just life in general. Like, you've been doing the right thing, you've been working real hard, you know, you have been sacrificing some of your time spent for procrastinating and entertainment. You've been working or studying or doing something amazing. And so a lot of that energy will be paying off for you this week. I see that definitely. If you have any legal situations going on here, it will go in your favor as well. We have the 8 of Wands coming out in reverse. Really fascinating. Yeah, it's like the energy is moving forward. It may not be moving quite as rapidly as you want or you expect it to. It's like, for example, it's like, you know, you're going to get a raise. You know, you're going to get a promotion. But it's like, why can't they just do it now? You know, I need it now. I want it now. So there is that sense of frustration I'm seeing. But it's coming anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, instead of lingering in the energy of waiting, why don't you just focus on something else in the meantime to, you know, grow and, you know, give you that sense of abundance. We also have the 10 of Swords coming out in reverse. Yeah, some of y'all, I'm seeing tiredness a little bit, just the need to rest, relax. Here in the United States, we just changed the time as we do twice a year, which I can't stand. Like, daylight saving is so stupid. Oh my God, don't get me started. I hate it. And I don't know, so if that is something that you're going through as well, you know, you may be just a little bit tired or like a little bit thrown off schedule, or there could be something throwing you off your schedule, just like in terms of energy, like maybe you just didn't get enough sleep, or maybe some weird situation came up that had you up all night thinking. I don't know, it's something like that where I'm seeing energy levels maybe slightly lower than usual, but it's a happy week nonetheless. Also, anything that has come to an end, like, or that you're thinking about ending, because this is coming out in reverse, anything you're thinking about ending or changing, I don't feel like it is going to have a second chance in the future, okay? So make decisions carefully. For example, if you're like thinking about ending a relationship or kicking someone out of your house, there's not going to be a point where they're going to want to move back in or be your friend again, okay? That's what these cards are saying. And that could be a totally great thing. You may be like, well, Laura, I don't want that. Great. Then it's not going to happen. Just be very, very careful if you're ending anything. I feel like, well, actually, this energy can be used to your advantage if you want to end something permanently. Like, for example, if you smoke and you want to quit smoking, this is the perfect week to quit, okay? Straight up, because I feel like anything that ends this week will end more permanently. But again, that would be the perfect example of like why your energy feels a little bit drained as well. Like, you're quitting smoking, you know, and it's like you're just having to adjust to that change. So this is a really great week to cut something out of your life that is not good for you. The adjustment will take up some of your energy for sure, and then because of that, you may not have a booming amount of energy, but it's an adjustment that's really great, and your hard work will definitely pay off, which we saw in the Justice card as well. And of course, we have the Page of Wands. Some of you guys may be dealing with some fire signs, multiple fire signs this week as well: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And they feel like really great friends. They feel like they vibe with you. There's a lot of chemistry here when you talk, which is amazing. I am seeing a brand new hobby coming through for a lot of you, or some sort of like get together that you have regularly with a group of people that you really actually are starting to enjoy. It's like you look forward to this get together. I am seeing that. I'm seeing people of shared interest, people who have very similar interests and ideas as you surrounding you, which is great. And it feels like you're sort of like surrounding yourself with like happier people, which is pretty significant, Scorpio, because I distinctly remember for the past several weeks and months, oh my God, Scorpio, you've been like, your energy has been focused on someone, or there's been someone in your energy field who's just a rain cloud, you know, constant drama, constant complaining about this person to other people. And so I feel like you may be setting the motion for anyone like that who still lingers in your life to leave if they have not left already. And it feels like there's wonderful, amazing, passionate people around you who like have their life together, and they're really inspiring to like connect with. They feel like good friends, honestly. This feels platonic, it feels like friends. Could be more than that, but you know, could even be coworkers. It's like you just really are inspired and enjoy the people around you. You think the people around you are really cool. So it's like, I don't want to hang on to anyone who is like this constant rain cloud, like a loser energy. I don't like that. You know, and I don't mean that in like a high school bully way, like, oh, you're a loser. I mean loser as in like you're literally have like no ambition in life. You're just immature and causing problems constantly, victim mentality, negativity, things like that. It's exhausting to be around people like that. I feel like that's what you're walking away from, that's what you're letting go of. It feels like most of you have already walked away from this. It's just like I'm seeing you're actually more focused on the people who inspire you and the just the growth in your life generally, which is fantastic. Okay, and this is bringing in more happiness for you. You know, really sit and reflect though, why did I connect with this like rain cloud type of energy, or these weirdo type of energies, and why do they trigger me emotionally so much? Why do I choose to keep them in my life? Or if they're stuck in my life, why do I let them bother me so much? There's something in that is trying to show you something about yourself, so that way you can, you know, head back home towards yourself, you know? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Whenever you have a strong emotional reaction to someone or something, whether it's positive or negative, it's sort of illuminating the way back home to your own soul and, you know, trying to get you to sit on the throne of your own heart. Your own inner peace and unconditional love. You know, we all long to get back to that space when we're separated from it. And our emotions that are really strong, our reactions to the world outside of us really are just reflections of the world within us, guiding us back to that throne of peace and love. So beautiful reading, beautiful week ahead. I feel like you're going to be very delightfully pleased with this week. You know, it feels like, yeah, slightly frustrating energies that are very temporary, you know, wanting things to move forward a little bit quicker. But I think you're pretty inspired by the people around you. You know that you're doing a great job at work or school, whatever it is that you're doing, your life purpose right now. You're doing a great job, and you know it's going to pay off pretty soon. So hang in there. There's special gifts and happy surprises coming through from the universe, sort of as a treat to keep you going, keep up the good work sort of thing. So it's really cool. Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.